Yeah, and talk about the character matchup for a little bit here. Luigi, most notable for years now, is grab game. But grabbing Mega Man is so hard to do. He has one of the best keep away tools in, just the lemons. Oh, right as I say that, KingArc gets grabbed. Does he get deaded? Oh, no, he manages to avoid the worst of it, and by the worst, so he still took 58. But hey, he's not dead, and that's all that matters.
I heard up B come out twice. I don't know how I feel about all that, but Ben is doing a great job of just like capitalizing so much on every single hit that he lands. You see a nail, you see an up air, like he's making that into 2 or 3 more hits, and KingArc could definitely like afford to play this as patiently as like anybody can at this point.
Ooh, that was such a good punish with that up smash. This could be good, big for KingArc. One thing about Luigi, his recovery is so bad in this game. And the thing that really makes it terrible is his almost one of the worst in the game, airspeed.
Yeah, it is one of the worst. He just really, and because of that, like he really struggles to get out of the corner, especially. Like, but that down B, oh my god.
Invincibility frame 1, I believe, right?
I'm not entirely sure about that, but I'm going to assume that you're correct. But the raw F smash just calling out Ben's attempt to grab her to Zero there. So good from KingArc. This is it. Luigi's off stage. This is his stock to take. He had the right idea on the goal in, but he overestimated Luigi's. Getting the wrong hitbox on the
he's
down
taking damage, but it's really big that KingArc isn't dying from these grabs. Because Luigi, I believe, like if he gets grabbed now, it's not that bad. Like he'll take damage, but he won't. It's on the earlier side of things when he would get 0 to death.
Yep. This is really scary for KingArc to miss attack against Luigi.
There we go. Can we talk about also that spacing? The way he weaved in and out all around and still managed to get the sweet spot on that down air. KingArc showing us just a mastery of his own character right now.
And what a wonky interaction. The hitbox actually interacted with Ben's hitbox, getting the extension, but as a result of Mega Man's extended hitbox, he was sucked into the wind, but not into any of the actual hits.
I gotta really respect when KingArc is on the ledge, he's not buffering an option. He's taking his time there because he's seeing that Ben 999 throwing out all of these hitboxes. Luigi's like actions per second are massive. Oh, that was so smart. He knows the matchup. He went, hit him with the side B, it locked him into place. He was forced to side B again at that exact spacing. And yeah, he was just intercepted and out of there. KingArc taking game 1 pretty dominantly because those edge guards just mattered so much.
KingArc's option coverage is against like Luigi. It's like kind of like a sandbox for him. He has such a good sense of all of the different space that Luigi covers. He did a good job of working around it, and he like did a good job of just like knowing how and when to close out those stocks. Like even when he had, thank you for the 3-bit shield. Even when he had the percent deficit.
Just want to know how much 3 bits was in human money.
A bit is a penny.
Nice.
So it's literally 3 cents. Thank you for the 3 cents.
Thank you for the 3 cents. I don't know if you guys know this, but that's a way to get your comment visible to everybody.
With enough sense, we can like pay our internet bill. I don't know.
Okay, so that was a really good extension. I think Ben knew that. You know what? I don't want to speak for Ben. I don't know what he was going for with that Zero there, but it kind of worked out. He has so much damage, 85% already on KingArc. Getting back to stage against Luigi is so difficult. He has so many great tools, especially down tilt and Zero.
But one of the big things, the ledge trapping, hasn't really been there for Ben 999. He's trying to throw out all these moves to cover all these options, but KingArc is just waiting it out and then choosing his move accordingly. That was so smart. That was just great planning. Oh my, and he actually used Rush. That was so smart from Ben 999.
He would have made it back regardless. Really nice air dodge to be able to...
Well, he might not have because KingArc could have intercepted him still. He didn't have to worry about that at all. Like, he's back on stage now because, you know, he jumped on the dog. He has no jump. He should be dead.
Yep. Like, Ben already knew that he wasn't going to be able to make that back even with the side Bs. Yeah, Luigi getting back to stage is always really, really rough. Amazing shield pressure using the leaf shield. And he's falling out of that down B again. Ben is getting maybe a little bit too antsy with those inputs. I love the air dodge back so he wasn't forced to recover low again.
He's dead once more. That's and he reels back in his seat. He is not happy about that one. KingArc is still at 123%, and this is Mega Man with a 2-stock lead. He can just play the exact way that he wants to now. This is such a grim position for Ben99.
I love the way that he was stalling off stage, and he set up that Metal Blade for himself in such a way that if it hit Ben, great, I've interrupted his ledge trapping. If it hits the stage, great, I can pick that up and use that as an asset for myself. So it's like, KingArc has such a good flowchart of like things to do. His setups are amazing.
This is looking like it might. Okay, it is not a 3-stock at the very least, but Ben999, he has a lot. He has a lot of work ahead of him if he wants to stay in the winners bracket.
He has one grab and he's evening up the stock count. Like KingArc is doing a great job of just like capitalizing on what Ben wants most. Luigi not having any good stall options or momentum killers with having that horrible air drift. Like he's just gonna die horizontally like that.
Yeah, really what was such a difference between those two players in that game was the ledge trapping. Yeah, there was also the offstage stuff, of course, but as you saw there in the end, KingArc was getting so much damage while Ben99 was on the ledge. And when KingArc found himself on the ledge, he was very patient. He just waited and he found his exact moment to get out of there. And when you're able to get off the ledge for basically for free like that, your opponent, it just becomes so much harder for them. They have to put in so much more work to actually win.